I'm serious, man. Stop it. You with me, man. Oh, yeah. Finally. I got my guy on here. The legend himself, man. Come on, Lamar. Hey, put your robe on the back of the hook, and we're gonna come around, man. We sit on the back of the tub to start. This is really big. I'm back in my on season, too. Back in the gym, so this is the perfect time for us to have this. Here we go. All right. Yeah. You already know what it is, world. It's another episode of Cold as Balls. Oh, my God. On today's show, we got a legend in the building. We got Lamar Jackson in the tub. There you go. Lamar, welcome to the show. This is a big deal for us, man. First things first, out the gate. Are you human? Right? Like, do you got that robotic shit in there? No?
Might.
Okay. There's only two people that I thought had it. I checked Steph Curry one time. He doesn't know this, but I basically cut him. And I wanted to see if he was gonna bleed or if some shit was gonna heal right away. Like Wolverine. To be honest with you, I f***ed him up. I just acted like it was an accident. It was on purpose.
Right.
Okay, but you being honest with me.
Right.
We can skip that step.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, Lamar, so look, coming out the gate, man, first things first, you're a Florida guy.
Yes.
Right, what part of Florida?
I'm from Pompano Beach, Florida, Broward County.
Pompano Beach. What is it about Florida and football, man?
I'm gonna blame the heat.
Is that what
I'm
it
gonna
is?
blame the heat. We don't know, man. We just blessed with it.
Something about the Florida air, man.
Something.
Why? Why the game of football?
I'm saying people like you on TV. I'm like, I gotta put my people in a great situation. I seen mansions and stuff on TV. I'm like, I want a mansion. You know? It's not like we was.
I ain't got hair like that no more, man. Shit. My shit thin in this area right here. I'm like, shit, it's about time to cut it at this point.
Poor or nothing like that, but it's like, while we here, I'm around my friends and stuff. These guys going to jail and stuff. I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah.
County years of go to the league. I chose that path.
Did you really have the league in your mind at that age?
Yeah,
Like,
first grade.
get out of here.
First grade. I was 7 years old. Yeah.
Who in your family played the game?
My whole family, like athletic. My mom's an athlete, my dad, uncles and stuff like that, but they just chose other paths.
Everybody say they got athletes in their family until it's Thanksgiving and somebody blow their shit out. which one is it?
I'm not gonna have a bad looking uncle out there. I'm gonna have one of the young looking
ones.
who
The
still
young
want to
ones.
be 20 out there, who 50, but he want to be 20.
Yeah. The level of support for you early on, was your mom and dad heavy on, oh, this boy's special?
I mean, yeah, you can say that, but at the same time, they wasn't like pressuring me like, oh, you gonna do this or nothing like that. You know, it was just support.
Was quarterback always a position?
Yeah, quarterback was always my position. Yeah.
Back then too?
Back then too.
I love that because it's important to put the nays.
Cause it's like, it's one of them things where back in the day specifically, and he a little bit closer to my age, not as much, but he a little bit closer to my age. But back then, you put your best player at quarterback. In black leagues, that's how you ran the show. You put your best. I was an exception to the rule. I was usually never the best player on our team, but I just knew how to run the offense so great. And my granddad was the coach, so you know, a lot of people be like, "That's the only reason why." It was part of it. I ain't gonna hold you up. It was part of it for sure. But I knew how to run that offense better than anybody in the fucking world did.
Years to bed, you know, is he a quarterback? Should he be playing this or should he be playing that?
Yeah.
So to know that you are invested into this guy's position from day one, that's a dope piece of information. What year was it in high school where the Division I letters started to come in?
I went viral going into my senior year. I had a little clip, did a step back move before I went into the end zone. And after
that was Lamar Jackson.
That was crazy because I had a moment. I had a little viral moment too.
I remember that.
Everybody knows this about me. It's been
basketball?
Ongoing. No, church league, football league. But there's a clip of me, right, running is similar to what you talking about. Like that step back, somebody go to tackle you, you take a little step back. Yeah. But on mine, I touched his head and I said, Jesus loves you. Laid him down, right?
Okay.
What they call it? They called it was like well, at that time we called it a blessing from him. Yeah. Right? Because it's a church league. So we don't refer to things outside of that context. But it was crazy. Went viral only on the church internet though.
We gotta pull that clip.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can get you the link. It's ZionBaptist.net/e-league/vet. I think it is.
The blessing from him too.
Yeah. But the whole thing went crazy because when I did the stiff arm, they put up a picture of Jesus on my hand. It was was like, oh, he saved them. Yeah, that's
I thought you baptized him, dude.
Well, you could say that too. By the way, you know he went on to be successful.
He did it.
You go look up Steve Jobs and tell me what he became. Anybody? Anybody know that name? He now owns a U-Haul company. Okay. Let me clear this up. No. I'm not talking about the one from Apple.
That's the only one I know.
No. I'm talking about another one. The one I'm talking about is in North Philadelphia. He been moving trucks successfully for the last 10 years. Okay. And that's Steve. Good for you, man. All right. Okay. So your viral clip goes crazy.
Right.
Okay. Letters and stuff come in. Viral sensation turns over.
Right.
How do we get to your college decision? Give me the final three.
I had Louisville, Florida. Who else was it? I only had two.
Why not Florida?
I didn't want to stay home. I didn't want to stay home, and I wanted the opportunity to play my freshman
That
season.
boy turned
And
Louisville
Florida, the head
up.
coach at the time, he was like, hey, "You might have to come back, get some size, you know."
Bro, that nigga turned Louisville up, G. Lamar was out there putting up crazy numbers. When you go look at Lamar Jackson's college stats, they are ridiculous. They are ridiculous. This nigga used to be out there just balling. This nigga was, and that's what made Teddy Bridgewater go there, bro. And Teddy Bridgewater came in there. Man, I wish Louisville would have been able to keep on. If they had been able to keep doing what they were doing with the quarterback system, they would have been able to keep running the gambit.
Get out, red shirt. That's not what I wanted to hear.
You didn't like that. You didn't
So
like
I
that.
was like, nah. And Louisville coach Bobby Petrino, he was like, yeah, you know, you're gonna get a chance to play, you're gonna get an opportunity, but you gotta study your playbook, stuff like that. I'm like, all right. And when I got there, it was like 6 other quarterbacks though.
Were you a little pissed at that?
No doubt. I wasn't thinking like I'm gonna be in competition with all these guys, you know, and it was great quarterbacks. But I ended up playing my freshman year somewhat and had a successful season.
Now, before we go and we get into the world of college, all right? Oh, okay, yeah. Give me 1 second right now. It's our question of the day. Okay, this is a good one right now. What position would you let me play if I was on the Ravens?
Running back. Oh,
Come on now.
The Ravens.
And keep in mind, I'm minus 2 pounds right now.
Gunner.
So normally I'll come in a little heavier.
I'll let you be the gunner on
What
the
you can do
punt
for us?
team.
I mean, I see myself, honestly, in the slot.
No.
Yeah, I see myself in the slot, because I know,
No, we have tall motherfuckers at slot.
That's the thing.
That's the thing.
Yeah, so that's what they used to.
Nah, we might have you on the sideline. I ain't gonna.
Sideline? Okay.
Sideline,
All right, well, that's fair.
sideline,
That's fair.
sideline,
It's an
back
honest
up.
question. On this show,
What's up,
honestly, if we're not going to be honest with each other, then there's no reason to get in this tub. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we're gonna need you to get in later.
Ladies and gentlemen, Old Spice Fiji Lotion. The scent of palm tree and coconut and 24/7 lightweight moisturization with daily use. Ooh, doesn't get any better than this. Thank you, Old Spice. Another amazing question in the can. There you go. Thank you, White Hand. All right, so, dude, it's time for us to get in the tub. We're about to go to Louisville, okay?
Oh,
My first question is gonna be real simple when you talk about Louisville, right? The day that you arrive on a college campus, all of a sudden everything looks different.
Yeah.
You adjust, you adapt, you start balling.
Yeah.
It gets a little disgusting, right? The road to the Heisman is like a serious road. When that conversation started coming up, did this do anything to you mentally? Did this change you at all?
Nah, it just changed people who I knew. If anything, you know, it didn't really change me. I'm still looking at myself just like regular old Lamar, right? You know, just got to college. But people looking at me differently.
What do you mean by that when you say people are looking at you differently?
Like, you just did superstar
Okay.
to people. It's like, bro, you don't know what I go through, you know?
Yeah.
And it's all type of stuff just started happening. It's like a whirlwind. When I started seeing my name talked about with the Heisman, I turn the channel.
Can't watch it.
I'm trying to focus on my season. Like, I don't want nothing to get in my head.
The idea of superstar in college is a real thing. So now let's talk NFL, let's talk draft. Had you at 32.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
32. What the man?
That's what I was thinking at that time.
I was gonna ask you, what's in your mind? What's in your mind at that time?
This is what I've been waiting on, the opportunity here.
I
So I go
couldn't
to the
believe it.
combine.
I couldn't believe it,
They
bro.
like,
I can't lie. Me being a quarterback growing up my whole life and then seeing what, like I just was talking about, Lamar Jackson doing what he did in college, I did not understand it, bro. I was like, y'all really think he's not that type of guy? Like, bro, this nigga was unbelievable. Unbelievable. And they picked, who? Hold up, let's look it up real quick.
Lamar, quarterback and receiver. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, no. Like, I'm thinking he just being funny, because I don't know who the hell he is, but he like, oh no, seriously. Then I think I cursed him like, hell no, I'm not doing no I'm playing quarterback.
All right, draft day comes up. 32, you see all that go above you.
Yeah.
But you're there. I mean, you got a team.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
All right, let's go to the next stage. Right hand.
All right, one of them I will agree with. But Baker Mayfield, no. Sam Darnold, no. Josh Rosen, that nigga don't even play in the NFL no more. Now they got Josh Allen, yes. He at least is like, you can put him up there with Lamar. Him and Lamar, they kind of in the same level to me. And I know people gonna be like, no, Josh Allen's better. How are we proving that? Because you like the style of football he plays better than you like Lamar Jackson's style of football, fine. That's your opinion, though. But when we look at what they've done and what they haven't done, it equates. If anything, Lamar Jackson done did a little bit more. But I digress, bro. They kind of in the same range of quarterback to me.
White hand, we taking the stools out because we're about to get into the NFL questions. Before it got good, which happened fast, White hand, there had to be some thought. White hand is coming in hot, I'm sorry. White hand. Ah, Jesus.
Ravens?
Yeah, that's what you want to call them.
Yeah, with that.
Yeah, either Ravens or some god dysfunctional pigeons. Jesus. I mean, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Daryl, what are you doing? All right, thank you. Bam and Daryl, they've been with me for a long time.
Yeah.
Just two, okay. Thank you. I see it. No, I see it. I got it. So, Bam, stop the bird. I'm serious, man. Stop it. You with me, man. I don't like that
That shit look weird.
No, don't do that.
That shit look
I really
weird.
like birds, man. I know you're gonna say, Kevin, how's that the case? Because you're an Eagles fan.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah. I mean, birds. I'm talking about them kind of birds. The black ones.
They more aggressive?
I just don't like how they be hanging out on the wires and man. Like you come out your house, they just standing up there. It's like, hey, man. Birds like that, I can't scare. When I be like, get out of here.
Yeah,
They just be
pigeons,
like,
you can do.
pigeons some punk All right, get out of here. Huh? No, you're not getting a chain. Back up, man. That's called steal. No, don't give him your chain.
That's
No. He's not a real
That's a
Raven,
gimme.
man. I know who you are. Bam, stop staring at me like that with that goddamn costume, man. I don't like it.
Jeez.
Daryl, I don't like what he's doing. Daryl, don't you start doing it too.
You got that
Get
bitch
back,
some
man. I'm
ice
in the
blocks.
hard part of the interview. All right, here we go. Lamar, NFL. Thank you. You couldn't breathe, could you? Yeah. Almost killed your goddamn self. And that's not how you put it on, man. We don't have the budget for it. So you bring it around here, it's yours. Bam, bam, it's all yours. I thought you would give it back. Your stupid. Okay.
That shit probably about at least $350,000, bro. That chain alone is at least like $350,000 if it's real. So yeah.
We'll go to the NFL. Biggest question for me is this. You get an opportunity to
That
start.
chain,
Holy shit.
that chain costs more than this apartment that I live in. Not the apartment. The apartment. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
How nervous are you at this point?
I wasn't really nervous, like, I had butterflies. Though.
Excitement.
Once I got tackled that one time, I'm like, well, this is easy.
It's okay.
Yeah, I love it.
When did the light
Bro,
bulb
I
click
can't lie.
in-
That was such a real statement. The first time and any time I would get tackled, and I would be like, oh, that ain't shit. And I pop back, it was like, we good. It was the time that I got tackled and I didn't get up that I was like, hold up. What the fuck just happened? Why the fuck my legs ain't working? I remember when I tore my shoulder out of place. And what up, though, Chills? I ain't got nobody here with me, as you see. I remember when I tore my shoulder out of place, bro. I caught a pass, bam. Brought it in, hit the turf, right on my shoulder. Yanked that hoe back, bro. I got up, I was like, what the fuck? I tried to, they was like, nah, you got to get off the field. Because I tried to stay in the game. And, bro, I wasn't able to lift my shoulder up for 2 weeks. I ain't never go to the hospital because I was like, I'm trying to play for. Oh God.
Off that, okay, I can dominate this game at the same level that I dominated in college and in high school.
It got easy for me my sophomore season.
Sophomore season.
First game of the season. Blew out the Dolphins. I'm like, oh, this is easy.
How much did you respond to the city of Baltimore welcoming you?
Oh, a lot. They dedicate everything, like, their life to the Ravens when things are, going good, going bad. And it's like, if we having a bad season or something, the city is, like, chaotic.
Yeah.
A lot of crime and stuff, a lot of things going
damn.
on.
So you say you guys are responsible
It's more crime? Damn.
for the crime?
No. I
Would
wouldn't
you
say
know?
that.
Would you
I'm just
know?
saying we
You saying if you guys have
make
a
the city
bad
happy.
season?
We make the city happy.
So you're saying if there's a bad season?
No, we ain't gonna have no bad season.
You're saying that spikes up.
Probably.
A little bit. No, put that, don't you put that on me. Get it out of here. $7 down the drain.
Right.
Put it on. Thank you, Bam. That one too. Huh? It's the first time I've ever seen two birds that couldn't fly. Yeah! Did you get it? Two stupid ass birds that can't. Don't you do it. Don't you bring that devil wing over here. No!
That's what I thought they looked
Give me
like
the guy.
too.
Just give it to me. Just move. Just come on, man. Just move. Hurry up. Let's go. Just go. Back up.
And then go on anyway.
As we approach the tail end of this, I think the thing that I really want to cover, man, is most important for me.
Yeah.
MVP conversation again. Once again.
What is he doing? We see him over there. What is he doing?
Conversation of being at the top of the game, being the elite, being the best of the best. By the way, I'm outperforming the rest of the class that was taken above me. Bam, no!
Why mine look like a thong?
No, that is,
Why mine look like
don't
a
put that
thong?
on. Yeah, it don't really look like a raven. I'll be honest with
Put
you,
it
man.
back on.
I think that
I
think
would
he
not
stole it.
have.
He stole it?
I can't lie. I would not have been putting them on.
That's
Why
not.
mine look like this?
Yeah, I don't. It's not the same. But by the way, two different types of wings.
Who
we got.
did it?
Right.
Look at me. I soar wherever I go.
What?
Right? Don't with it, man.
Oh, mine
You don't
look
want
like-
that stuff getting in your hair. It's gonna make your scalp itch. All right. So, most valuable player. It happens again. What's the mindset?
I'm like thinking about it.
You're not even
Oh,
thinking about
shit.
it. What was the most difficult adjustment for you in the?
Should be acting funny sometimes.
In the NFL.
Just being a leader.
Okay.
I'm gonna say being a leader because I'm really not outspoken, like being vocal with my guys, like, oh, let's do this and that, or got a great motivational speech. I don't have that. I just pretty much lead by example. I go out there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna work
And
hard.
ball out.
I expect that out of you.
You
But
can be
as I've been
balling.
growing in the league, it's like, nah, you gotta talk to the guys. Coaches and stuff like to tell me, like, talk to the guys. I'm like, all right. Now I talk to them one-on-one, but certain things I'm seeing, I gotta voice it more. I gotta voice my opinion more to those guys.
As you now are approaching, the next stages of your career, right? At this point, it's Super Bowl. Super Bowl is the big conversation for you. I mean, how close do you feel you are to getting to that stage of completion?
Well, extremely close. As I've been getting older in the league, like I said, my mindset has been different, and the game has gotten a lot easier for me.
Last season was a tough
couple
season,
more years,
right?
bro.
You got a tight end, had a moment of lapse, drops the ball, a big moment. What was your conversations with him after?
Yeah, I talked to him. I went up to him like, man, we all played a part in this game. Like, I had my turnovers. We shouldn't have been in this situation. I know you've been busting your ass all season, despite what you've been through, you're just gonna have to bounce back. We can't dwell on this.
I know you said that you're not a motivational
It
speaker.
just sucks because he's just such a great tight end too that it was just so It's like, this is not what you do, bro. This is not what you do. So it's like, you can't even be mad at the motherfucker. Because it's like, I don't even see this nigga drop passes. Even when he heavily contested, I don't see this nigga drop passes. He just dropped that bitch, and it's just like, damn. Maybe the moment was too big. And that can happen, bro. Because guess what? Sometimes moments get too big. Pause.
What do you mean
I'm
by
just
that?
saying. They do. So you can't fault somebody for when something happens that is that big of a moment and they happen to make a mistake. We all right to make mistakes now.
and you don't do the inspiring talks, but I'll be damned if that didn't pump me up.
Oh,
If I was on your side, right now I got put on my helmet and my pads, and I'll get back out there and I would do the same thing again.
that's
I
real.
wish we had you on our church team. Let's take a second to tap into what you're doing off the field.
And I got a Forever Dreamers nonprofit
That church team must have been crazy.
foundation. I'll be doing for the kids. Got the 707s. Got the kids traveling and stuff to go see universities and stuff like that. It's free. You know, I pay for everything for the kids just to have them doing something.
God damn. That shit keep on to act. It get all touch out of nowhere. I don't be getting it.
You know, just not out in the world.
That's
Just
dope as hell.
I was one of them kids, not doing bad stuff, but I wanted to do stuff when school was out, and we didn't really have that back then. But
Yeah.
since I'm in my shoes, I can do that for those kids, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have to tell you who you just got heard from. He's a legend. We're talking about Mr. Hold on. Get down. God, no, take the wings off. Get them off. They itching my back.
Hey. Shit. Shout out Lamar. Hopefully he has a great season this year. We all rooting for him. Y'all already know what it is. IRL. In the building. Making a killing.